Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am Mcrocks9 and this is Daily Rambles. This is like my I, I'll be talking about my dog today. So basically what happened was, okay, first of all, my dog is 13 years old. He's almost 13 and a half actually. And I put his ticket medicine on him a few days ago and 3 days ago. I think it was like 2 days or so, like 5 days ago. Whenever I did it, I was taking for a walk at night because it's been raining and thundering and stuff. So at night it's usually clear. So usually that's when I take him for a walk. So he wants to go the long way, but I want to go the expressway because I'm super tired and I wasn't feeling that good that day. So I just nudged him to go to the expressway, and then about a minute into our walk, he starts going like this with his like head, and then he starts like going super super quick, which is not like him. Usually he's like very slow, and because he's old. And so I was like, okay, well he's got energy, that's great. And then he started panting like really loud, which is kind of sad because the expressway is going down a little hill, so going back up, and like when we go back inside the house, I sent a little bit of panting for a little bit. So I go off in my room, I start editing stuff. When my computer crashed, I had to restart it and do that. And then my mom lets me know that he's still panting about like an hour and a half after I walked him, and it was only like a 10-minute walk, so it shouldn't have been that bad. And he starts like spazzing out, like he's literally shaking, and he's like scared and all this other stuff. And I'm like, what is happening? So I try to soothe him, try to massage him a little bit, and make sure he's okay. And I have a golden retriever. He's probably in some other videos, but he's off and napping now. But anyway, so I started massaging him and doing all that type of stuff, and he's still really freaked out. He's just shaking all over, and it's like his back legs are shaking, and just his whole body shaking. And I'm like, what is happening? And so then about like 2 hours, 2.5 hours go by, and it's still happening. And then he finally came in my room because I was super tired. I had to wake up super early the next morning, and he finally calmed down like around 12:30 or so. Around, yeah. So he finally calmed down, and I thought, okay, it's fine. Maybe he just had like an anxiety attack or something. I don't know. So the next day, I had like a horrible headache the entire day. So, and my dog he was fine pretty much the entire day. So, I woke up around 4 because I took like a 2 hour nap at 2. And I go into the living room and he starts panting. And I was like, okay, well, the sun's actually out for once. So, and he likes to sleep in the summer, so it might have been a little hot and like a little overheated. But around 4:30, I was like, he's still panting, and this is about like 30 minutes later, so I go to feed him, and this is what scared me. He would not eat at all, and my dog loves to eat food. And he also would not drink water, and that was the same issue the night before. He wouldn't drink any water. So that was happening, and so I literally called the vet at 4:45 because I did finally manage to give him some food and let him outside, but he kept on using the bathroom like for like 10 seconds and want to come straight back inside. And then he was still shaking and freaking out and stuff. So I finally took him to the vet. They wanted to do all the they really couldn't find anything really wrong with them. And so they gave me the number for the pet hospital and like the emergency vet and all that type of thing. And because they open like at 6 o'clock. And so I take him back home. I take him for a walk, and this is what's unusual. So he wanted to go for a walk. I was like, okay, fine. I thought he may want to do the short way or something, but he wanted to go the long way. And so I always let him decide. You can there's a little fork for going the short and the long way. So he wanted to go the long way. I was like, okay, because it's what he wants to do. I was like, if it's gonna be like the last walk ever, I mean, at least he gets to see his friends, because he always sees his friends when he's walking. So because they have the neighbors have like a electric fence. So I was like, okay. So we come back home, and my mom's home with her friend who came over, and so I'm just like, okay, I was like, I need to know what's happening. So like, I called the vet hospital, asked like for their rates and stuff, and like, what's happening. The only thing that my vet told me is like he had like a somewhat of a fever, like a normal upper temperature of a dog is 102. My dog was like 103.6. So I'm dealing with that, and then just all this other stuff, and so I was like, and the vet hospital wouldn't really give me any rates or anything. Like it's $100 just to see him, but my vet said they can send the information over and won't cost as much as that. So I was like, okay, well, let me just see if he'll calm down a little bit. And it's like, maybe he'll be okay. And so my mom's like, when did you do the tick medicine? And I said, 2 days ago. And she's like, look on the back of the box and see what's happening and see if there's any side effects. And lo and behold, side effects of all that stuff was happening to my dog. So I was like, oh crap. So he just had allergic reaction. So I called back the vet hospital and let him know I think it was he had an allergic reaction. Still wanted to bring him in. I was like, um, okay, but it's only been like a few hours, like maybe like 2 days or something. And they said, well, it's been 2 days. He should kind of be over it. But it was more like a day and a half or something. So anyway, around 7 o'clock, he finally calmed down and he stopped freaking out. And I think he was finally getting over it, and which was a super relief to me. So I've been monitoring him for the past like 2 days. He's been fine. Took him for little short walks. I don't want to wear him out too much, but he seems to be fine now. Thank God. But I was like literally freaking out. I was like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, please don't. This dog is like my child. I've had him for 11 years plus. So, yeah. So that's been my 2 weeks. Thunderstorms, not being able to record, technology shutting down, my dog having allergic reaction to stuff, me freaking out about that, and a bunch of other stuff. I'm just like, what? So anyway, it's just been a rough few weeks, and so yeah. I just want to let you know what's been happening, and thank God my dog's okay. He's finally just chilled out. He's good. Everything's fine. I did have to take him to the vet hospital after all, which was good because your boy is broke. So anyway, that's just going to do it for this video. I just want to share what's been happening with me and just all this other stuff because it's just been crazy cuckoo pants. So I might share more stuff, and let's see. I've planned it. I did plan out a few videos. I just haven't uploaded anything on that, and a couple things I had to redo just because I did this mini Kohl's haul when people were doing like hauls of like clothes and stuff. I decided to do Kohl's because I love Kohl's. Was not an ad or anything. Thank God I didn't do it because one of the shirts that I really, really, really liked smelled so bad. It was horrible smelling. I've washed it 4 times, put it in the dryer, have not put it in the dryer, let it air dry. It smells so awful. And I hate it because I love the design on the shirt. It's like orangey. I don't have anything that's orange. It's like a gray type thing like this, like a dark, like a lighter gray of this or something. Had like a palm tree print in orange and black. It looked super cool. And I was like, I don't have a receipt. I don't have that. So I was like, well, damn. It's literally been a little crap show. Then I've been taking my cousin to work, or my friend. Who is it? This is how tired I am, everybody. You don't know how early it is right now. Okay, I've been taking my friend to work for the past few days. Uh, as a favor, so to my other friends. So it's just been a whole thing. It's been a whole thing. So I'll be lucky when this week is over. So yeah. Anyway, that's going to do it for this video. You can like, comment, subscribe if you want. I just wanted to touch base and let y'all know what's happening in my life. Bye, everybody.